common question that many people ask is, what do the colors of the American flag stand for? According to custom and tradition, white signifies purity and innocence, red for hardiness and valor, and blue signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Note that none of these descriptions refer to any particular race, color of skin, nationality, or personal lifestyle. It stands for a country that is great and that has had many young men and women who fought to give us the freedoms as American citizens to live the way we want, to protest government, to make as much money or as little money as we like. Again, the American flag is a symbol of our strength, and there is no need for us to try and change the way the United States sees the flag.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Michael's Corner. I'm your host, Michael Sanders. If you're interested in this type of content, just hit that like button, subscribe, and share with all your friends and people who would like this type of content. I also want to give a big thank you to David Sanders for Let's Go Outdoors, who did the narrative in the previous section. He has his own show called Let's Go Outdoors on YouTube. You should check him out. He's really very interesting. Today's show is about flag bashing. Yeah, just what I was saying we were going to talk about today. The thing about the colors, I hope you guys listen to that, because the colors basically, as David so eloquently put it, have nothing to do with race, national origin, sex, or anything of a specific or particular type of American. And yet, we still have people who treat the flag like dirt. I mean, I understand, you have your third countries, and there are other countries that do hate us, and that'll burn our flag. But for the people who live in the United States, disrespecting the flag, to me, there's no call for it. Because the reason we can protest, the reason we can complain, the reason we can talk about all kinds of things that bother us in the society is because we are a free country. Now, the people who fought and died for this country and for our flag, had no idea at the time that our country was going to evolve into what it became. We have racism, we have, violence, we have all kinds of stuff in our country. But the thing that people just sometimes fail to realize is we are a free country, the freest country in the world. So when you have people that will not stand up for, the American anthem or anything like that, you have to wonder, and then I want to say to those people, if you had such a problem with our country, you shouldn't be here. You should go somewhere else. Because the reason you could protest, the reason we have freedom of speech, as I said, is because you're in a free country where you can do pretty much what you want to do within reason. I want to bring up to the point that you have the football players, I've seen them do it, basketball players, I've seen them do it, and most recently, the most irritating thing of all was, and I won't name names, but we all know what I'm talking about. We had an Olympic athlete that decided to not, set up for this national anthem for our American flag. Now, in that particular case, it really made me mad, because this was a person that was chosen specifically, to be on the American Olympic team. American Olympic team, that is United States of America. They chose this person to represent the country, and yet this person decided they didn't want to, honor the flag. On that particular person, I believe that person should be completely taken out of the Olympic team. And that's what made me want to do this. Because, it's one thing if a football player or basketball player, baseball, anything like that, if people do not want to respect the flag, okay, that's one thing. But with this Olympic athlete specifically, you're an Olympic team representing the United States and our flag. There's no reason to be disrespecting it Otherwise, you shouldn't have even applied for the team or tried out for the team. No matter how good you are, there has to be a certain amount of respect, because you go through a bunch of tests with everybody else to see which one of you can make the Olympic team. And if the American team picks you, you should be proud and happy about that. That's all I wanted to say. But flag bashing, there's no place for it. If you don't like what's going on with the country, there's better ways to protest it than dissing the flag. With that, I'm going to move on to the next section. See you guys in a minute. Welcome to the questions and answers section of today's show. My question today is, well, are you proud to be an American citizen? If you're an American citizen, what are some of the things about America that make you proud to be an American? What are the good things that have happened to your life? Have you been able to take advantage of the opportunities that the United States of America has given you? Have you had bad experiences being an American citizen? Just curious to see what you guys think about it, because this flag bashing thing, I think it has to come to an end. I have no other comments from you guys today and no questions to answer. So with that, we're going to move on to our next section and my final thoughts. Take care. Hello and welcome back to my final thoughts. My final thoughts for today are this. Our American flag stands for all the trouble and effort that we have been through, the wars we fought, the situations, social and otherwise, that we have done to try and make our country the free country that it is today. Protesting has a place, and it is necessary for our society to advance and get better and improve, racial relations, our violent crime, stuff like this. We have to address. We have many problems in this country. Anybody can see that we do, but dissing the flag is not really the proper way of doing it. We do have ways of protesting, as I said, that have nothing to do with the flag. Flag just represents our country. And the colors have nothing to do with race, national origin, or anything. That's all I have to say about it. Now, next week, we're going to be talking about freedom of religion, because recently I've been noticing in the news that the issue of religion in schools and in public and government is starting to come to the front again. And I want to address that and let you guys know what I think of it, the goods and the bads, things of that nature, like I normally would do in my show. Now, with that being said, I want you all to be safe, be careful, be open-minded, and I'll see you all in my next show. Bye-bye now.